Teenagers of the 1950s were stuck between two periods of time, the post-war families and the baby boomers. Stuck between them, teenagers were marginalized, too old and too young for their time. Then, finally, music arrived that represented them and gave them their voice. Music about high school sweethearts, fast cars, and parties, sung by other teens. They embraced their identity. This is where the term teenager was coined. But adults and authorities felt that this new teen values were reckless and irresponsible and quickly turned to condemnation of their lifestyle and tried to eliminate the great cultural divide. A few rules they had to abide by were boys' hair could not touch their ear. It was punishable by expulsion in schools. Most girls weren't allowed to wear jeans and boys weren't allowed to wear blue jeans at school. The new slang, hipster talk, bothered most adults. It was part African American, part beatnik, and part street gang, an offensive combination in the eyes of the status quo. There were alarms about teen dating and heavy petting. Any talk about sex was taboo and could be punishable. Most parents were worried about their daughters adorning black rock musicians, fearing that the possibility of racial commingling. Hot rods were considered dangerous. All it took was a few fatal accidents, and other 99% of the custom cars and hot rods were considered a menace to public safety. Dancing the rock and roll music was often banned, with schools and teen dances being shut down.
A student threw a party in the high school hall. The school band was there and began to bawl. The band was jumping and the gang began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out students sing.
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole high school was dancing to the schoolhouse rock.
The strict parent couldn't stand our fun, so we'll get our hot rod on the run. A gangster boy from Illinois used slang, slang, slang. The whole rhythm section was the Greaser gang.
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole high school was dancing to the schoolhouse rock.
Student Mark said to Student Jill, "You're the cutest student I ever did see. I sure would be delighted with your company. Come on, do the schoolhouse rock with me."
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole high school was dancing to the schoolhouse rock.
Bad Jack was wearing a pair of blue jeans. He was standing out alone in the hallway. The teacher said, "Hey buddy, don't you wear no jeans? If you can't find pants, we're gonna be mean."
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole high school was dancing to the schoolhouse rock.
Shifty Henry said to Bugs, "For heaven's sake, no one's looking now. Here's our chance to have a gum." Bugsy turned to Shifty and said, "Come on, I want to behave a while and have some fun."
Let's rock, everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole high school was dancing to the schoolhouse rock. 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 Dancing to the schoolhouse rock.